What's going on, YouTube and everybody listening? It's your boy King Gabe here, and we're about to do another session of Yu-Gi-Oh! Manga reading. Yes, just I know I probably showed that before, but it's the all the different mangas I got. Showing I got all of them there, the whole enchilada. So read more from it, so I can. And so another thing I want to show you is also the little close-up of all the different movies, DVDs that we got there. This is actually where our last Royal Talk was shot at, right in me and Queen Tina sitting in front of these there. Sort of and it's a movie collection background, everything, and a little bit of the shelf where you saw the Yu-Gi-Oh manga, just a little bit of it, but mostly over here. And also to really get retro with you, all different little collection of home movies on VHS there. So yep, just a little something I wanted to show before we get into this. So let's go over to where I'm gonna be at. So this is where I'm shooting this manga reading. Like I say, never know where my other locations might be. Could be about anywhere. But for this video and this manga reading, what we're about to get into, yeah, this is where I'm sitting because I just recently did a video which y'all probably have seen by now of my reaction to episodes 4 and 5 of the Yu-Gi-Oh series, the Japanese version, of course. And apparently, since it was on my laptop, it's processing now, so I can't record on it while it's processing. So here we are. I wanted to go and do this video as well. And also, I forgot to charge my camera up. I got to start doing that after every time it's used. I got to remember to put my camera on charge so it'd be immediately ready for use. So it's kind of my fault there. So anywho, we're here now, and as you can see in the recliner, had to reposition the recliner just a little, quite a bit. This is not the usual way it faces. If you've seen it in previous videos in this room I'm in, but this is not the usual positioning of it. But it was only done like this because, again, had to put my camera somewhere where it could be plugged in. So yeah. So anyway, let's get into enough little rambling. Let's get into gonna be going into Duel 6 or Story 6. Well, they call it Duel 6. Gonna read 3 of them today because according to what I've seen kind of ahead of time, the introduction of Kaiba, of Seto Kaiba, in the manga is actually, let's see, come on, is story number 9. So we're gonna read 6, 7, and 8 for this video. That way, the next video will introduce Seto Kaiba. Yep. Really good. I told you I really like getting into these there, so that's why I really get into a lot of them. So here we go. Duel number 6. And yes, there will still be a bit of talking about it after I've read straight through the 3 stories for this video. So I'll probably have to let this down in order to come up with the camera for the review part, as I, show you the imagery in here as I'm going through with the review part. So, anyway, so into the fire. Almost makes me think of Crossfire. Okay, we need to decide what to do for the school festival. School festival officer, Class B representative Andrew Mazaki. If anyone has any good ideas, raise your hand. Yeah, here. Okay. My first school festival. It's only 1 week away. I'm really excited. I think a haunted house. No good. Class C already put in for that. How about making yakisobe? Which, of course, is fried noodles. Listen. Look, hey, everybody, listen to my idea. The school festival's about entertainment, right? So we have to show some guts and steal the audience from the other class. That's why I vote for using sex appeal. We'll call it a real high school girl cabaret. The girls will wear costumes to appeal to every guy's fantasy. And sit down, Jonah Chick. Wow, hey. Okay. Any other ideas that don't involve what Jonochi suggested? Student pro wrestling, costume contest. Takoyaki. What about you, Hanasaki? Well, maybe, manga? Manga? I shouldn't have said anything. Okay, I'll put them on the board. Is this everything? Can't we think of something exciting? Anyone who hasn't given an opinion? Yuki, what about you? Well, I guess maybe, carnival games? Yeah, like an amusement park? That's not bad. Not bad. Hey, that sounds interesting. Yeah, that'd be fun. All right, carnival games it is. Sounds good. Well, then we're all in it for carnival games. Next is what kind of games we'll do. We can have a target practice, a basketball free throw, bottle toss. Everyone's getting really excited. In the end, we decided on 3 carnival games. Each class's budget is about 50,000 yen, which is about $410 in USA dollars. The first game we got is Bluebeard's Attack. That was about 20,000 yen. You have a pirate mask. And the rules to it, you get in a barrel from nearby, and there's switches that are behind the random holes. Then there's the bottle toss, of course. Milk bottles, if you toss the ball over, you knock over all the bottles and get a prize. And, of course, the shooting gallery. We have Onda's air rifle, and the person who moves the and then, of course, we have to have the person to move the convey or the belt. And the other expense is about 25,000 yen. Building materials, lighting, paint, and the best of all, school festival officer Anzu pulled the most popular spot out of the placement lottery. Victory pose. There's only a few days left until the carnival. The preparations are in the final stretch. Ta-da! Ooh. Hey, put your side down a bit. That's up a little too high. So what do you think about the signs? Pretty good? Yep, seems good to me. They went a little over our budget. It's fun to build something together like this. The Bluebeard mask is ready. Hey, Yugi, I'm almost done here. Wow, that's great. You're really good at building stuff, Jonochi. I'm surprised. Well, everyone has at least one skill. I've been making plastic models and garage kits for a long time. Have a look. What do you think? It's perfect. That's so cool. I wonder who's going to be the pirate. I'll get a good laugh at him. Why not you, Jonochi? The size is perfect for you. I made... Yeah, you could use the mask that Yugi made. It'll fit your head, Jonochi. What? Yep, you're gonna be Bluebeard. No way!
What's this? Carnival games. How strange. There seems to be someone in our space. We're gonna see about that. School Festival Officer Senior Class D. Goru Injima. In Nakashira. Why is it they always have problems pronouncing my name? Whatever. What are you guys doing here?
We're getting ready for the school festival.
Don't be ridiculous. The school festival space is the stomping ground of Senior Class D.
These guys look dangerous. What do you mean the stomping ground? We won this space in the lottery.
In the lottery? Listen up, upperclassmen. This is what we traditionally make our okonomiyaki each year, which is cabbage pancakes and sometimes known as Japanese pizza. Pretty tasty, by the way. So get rid of these rotten carnival games and beat it!
And just who the hell are you? Hey, you're the ones that's gonna beat it once I get through with you. There's always some moron who starts to fight at these things, and I wouldn't miss it for the... That's big talk coming from where you're standing. It seems like you're stuck. Just die! Junichi! Go, Grill Brigade! Break down those pathetic carnival games! Give them a battering ram! And the one! Stop it! Our carnival games!
And the two!
We said stop!
Take that! That's the power of a 6-inch thick 50 serving grill. This is our spot.
Our carnival games! Stop! We worked hard to build those!
And the three!
Yugi! Are you okay, Yugi?
Leave the grill right here in our space. Alright, that's all for today. We'll be looking forward to the school festival in 3 days.
It's awful. There's nothing we can do about this. Our space was dominated by a huge grill.
Meanwhile, in the infirmary...
Yugi? Are you awake? Anzu? I am now. This is where am I? The school infirmary. What about the carnival games? Well, let's try again next year, Yugi, you know? I'm pretty sure we'll get it then. What? That's no good. We have to get that space back. Yeah, we should get it back. It does belong to us after all. Anzu? Are you crying? Anzu! Dun! Yu-Gi-Oh! Dun 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 dun.
So, you're Yugi who called me out here. You got some guts to do that. So what did you want to say to me about the festival? You have trespassed in the souls of each members of my class. And for that, you must play a game with me. What are you babbling about? You're the kid who was whining earlier. Shouldn't you be playing games with your mommy? If you have any guts, you'll play this game with me. Or are you a coward? It's a shadow game. A game? This kid's gone nuts. Well, to tell you the truth, it's beneath me to play games with a kid like you. But I've never backed down from a challenge, and nobody calls me a coward for anything. I've always won every challenge, so what kind of game are you talking about? Well, play with these. The grill that you brought here. I've already heated up. The surface is hotter than 100 Celsius. Next will be this block of ice. The test tube in the center is filled with explosives. If it touches the grill, or one or both of us will be blown sky high. Then you'll find out what that cabbage of yours feels like. I call it griddle ice hockey. We'll use these instead of rackets. The loser has to give up his right to this space at the school festival. You got a problem with that? No, I'll meet your challenge. Like I say, I'll never lose. Then game start. I'll put a spatula in my hand and no one can match me. The griddle's melting the ice. It's a moving time bomb. But if I keep my power and speed up, the puck will be in enemy space when the ice melts and the bomb explodes. His power and speed are amazing. That little ice comes with me with the little weight of a boulder. Look at that. It takes you all you got to send the puck back. My strength gives me an edge here. This is a piece of cake. I sent it back, but somehow each time it returns, the recoil sends me flying. How can I win? Let's give it even more power. There's only one thing I can do. I must use my opponent's strength and speed against him. If this doesn't work, I'll lose. I'm so tough you can only push it back barely. But that's no use. I saved the best hit for last. Power return! Ultimate hit! What the? What? He nicked it! He put a crack in the ice! No! I can't lose! As promised, we'll take this space back. Just remember this. Those who trespass another's souls will always get burnt in the end. Much like that convict back at the Burger World. He knows that better than you.
On the day of the school festival, with everyone pulling an all-nighter, the carnival games moves are reborn just in time. Poor Jonachi. But he looks like he's having fun though. And so our carnival game booth was a big hit. Yeah, I'll kind of excuse. There was some you may have noticed, but it was some of the pronunciations with some of the Japanese terms in there. Yeah, I sort of stuttered on some of them. Just thought I'd point that out there, but yeah, I guess. But like I mentioned before, like when I mentioned about doing, female voices in the first manga reading video, I pretty much do I do it the best that I can do it there. But yeah, one thing guaranteed, I am not doing voices that are not gonna fit the characters though. Yeah, so Duel 7, The Face of Truth. I had that was a clip as a video clip I put up, should be in the playlist, involving a scene from What Happens Here from the Season 0 anime, so be sure to check that out. Here we go. Domino High School. Alright, see you later everybody. Okay, we'll see ya. Bye. Hey, Yugi! Jonochi! You heading home? Yeah. Oh no, it's Honda. Honda always makes me carry his stuff and buy dirty magazines for him. I don't really like him that much. Hey, good thing you're here, Yugi. We've got an idea to discuss with you there. Jonochi, you're not gonna ask Yugi, are you? Sure I am. You're kidding, not him! Hey, take it easy. You said you'd leave it to me. Something to discuss about Honda? Just try asking Yugi. You know he's gonna tell everyone. He's probably still got a grudge against me. Honda, Yugi's not like that, I promise. Don't you remember? He saved our hides back from that bully, or say several weeks ago. You'll keep a secret, won't you, Yugi? Just between the three of us? Of course, I won't tell. Well, the truth is, Honda's in love. I told you not to tell Yugi! You laughed, didn't you? You laughed, didn't you? I can see you smirking. You're laughing right now. leg! Well, the girl is Mino Nagasaki. In our class, you know, the student librarian? She's really shy, but she always wears that yellow ribbon in her hair. And that's why her friends call her Ribbon. Beautiful ribbon. Well, anyway, even though this dimwit doesn't have a chance of getting Ribbon, he's falling head over heels in love with her. So, what we wanted to talk about was getting a present to get her attention to him. You know, your store has all kinds of weird stuff, right? Well, our store sells a lot of gaming stuff. A game store? There's no way that's going to be useless. Well, we could try it anyway. Maybe, I hope we have something for him there. Let's see what Grandpa says. Here we are. Jonochi, this is a waste of time. Just trust us. Well, I do have something for you. Ha ha! Really, Grandpa? You sure about this, Jonochi? I don't know, but hey, doesn't hurt to see. I haven't told Yugi this story, but this was how I got his grandmother. This is it. You write down your feelings on this blank puzzle here, and then she puts the piece, and after you break it up and send it to her, she puts the pieces together, and your words start to appear. Isn't it just romantic? Especially that's what your grandma thought. I can't imagine you with this. Yes. What? This is it. This is great. Yeah, this is just right. I'm romantic. I'll take it, old man. Oh, glad you like it. Come again. Wait, what should I write? I've never written a love letter before in my life. What should I do? You gotta write it for me, Yugi. What? Feel how hard it beats. Take this passion and put it into words. It's not that hard. Why me? Well, then send the puzzle to Ribbon. And if she turns me down, I'm gonna kill you! Wait, Honda, don't be ridiculous. This is why. Well, I ended up writing Honda's love letter. Love jigsaw puzzle. What to say? I've never written one of these before. Let's see. Of course, I was up all night. And then the next day, well, this is what I wrote. My beloved Ribbon, you look perfect in your yellow ribbon. I love you more than anything in the universe. From Hiroto Hondo. Think that should get the point across. Broke up the puzzle into pieces and wrapped it with a bow and a present. So now we have to think of the way to get it to Ribbon. Sorry, I'm so tired of mispronouncing my stuff. My words. Boy, that was tiring. Well, number one, we can give it to her directly. Number two, we can mail it to her house. Or number three, sneak it into her desk. I would suggest that he go with number one, since that would be a lot quicker and it would get this over with quicker, but, well, in the end, we decided to go with plan number three. Hey, Yugi, that message you wrote better be good. I don't want her misunderstanding me. Hey, Honda, all we have to do is put it in her desk and everything's set. Just calm down. Here we go. We did it! If this goes well, hamburgers are on me. That Miss Corona was such a babe. I think she's wearing too much makeup though. Ugh. But did you know she expelled about 15 students in the last 6 months? You're kidding me! They call her the Wicked Witch of Expel. Mr. Vice Principal, good morning.
Ooh, good. Oh, good morning, Miss Chrono. So, how did your omae go? The one you had yesterday. You mean my formal Japanese date with the intention of finding a marriage partner? Well, he wasn't up to my standards, so I ended up having to dump him. Better get to class then. Oh, Miss Corona's perfume really drives me wild. I'd like to marry her myself. Hey, Yugi, she still hasn't noticed the puzzle. And it's driving Honda crazy. His face is all red. He can barely sit. It cracks me up. Is she going to... Oh, she looked this way. Well, I just hope it all goes well for Honda's sake. I sure hate for all that hard work to go in vain. I can't stand that bald idiot. How dare he ask me about that? He had to remind me. That's stupid. That worm. I was going to turn him down anyway. Dating is the greatest pleasure. It's my greatest pleasure. It's my hobby to trample the hearts of the drips in the world. He took that from me. I could have all this beauty and he dumped me. There's no way I'm going to forgive him. Oh dear, such a face. Makeup. The stress is bad for my skin. Makes it real oily. No, I have to blow off the steam now. Now to get to my class. Good morning, everyone. It's alright. I'd like to have your attention. Before we open our textbooks today, empty the contents of your desk and the contents of your desk and bag onto your desk. It's inspection time. What? This is bad, Honda. Oh, this feels so good. One word from me and the students look terrified. I could just see the guilt eating away at them. Despite that, they act all sexy out of class. Those little brats. If their parents only knew. Come on, hurry up now. Let's see what you have. Cigarettes, lipstick, condom. Well, very well. Let's see. And what is this, Miss Nanasaku? Well, it's something I found already. It was just there in my desk. Ooh, this should be fun. Well, I don't know who it come from, though. Oh no. That witch. Ooh, a jigsaw puzzle. Let me guess. You put the pieces together and a message appears. You could get caught up in this sort of thing. What's this? My beloved ribbon. You look so perfect in your yellow ribbon. What a silly little message. That's awful. Damn witch. Ribbon's the one who's hurt the most by this. Now, who gave this to her? It's in school rules. Underage dating is strictly forbidden. The puzzle is a date waiting to happen. Now, will the sender please stand up? I may forgive you if you confess. He's dead. Damn it. Ribbon is so embarrassed. If she finds out it's from me, I can't no longer hide. Goodbye, Ribbon. I did it! I wrote the message! Huh? Nah, I put it in the desk teach. It doesn't matter if they laugh at us or not, or if Ribbon hates us. You'll get another chance, Honda. Thanks, you guys, but that's enough. It's my message in that puzzle. So, why are there 3 of you? Only one of you is guilty. Somebody is lying to me. None of us are lying, Teach.
Well, if that's the case, maybe I can find out for myself. All I need to do is just finish the puzzle, and these last 4 pieces will reveal the guilty party's name. When I find out who he is, he's expelled. He lied to his teacher, and the goodness of this classroom shows just what he deserves. And the 1, and the 2.
Goodbye, Ribbon. Janochi, Yugi. I'm glad you guys were my friends. Thank you. Honda. Dun 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 dun. Yu-Gi-Oh! Dun 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 ding 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 dun dun.
And the 3, I'll expel him.
Miss Chono, how dare you wound Honda and Narasaki's souls? Everyone has secrets locked in their hearts. Secrets that they can only show to a special person. Our feelings are in that puzzle. And by the power of my Millennium Puzzle, I can change that into a shadow game. As much as you hurt others, you're about to hurt yourself.
And I have the name. The person being expelled.
Whoa! Look at that face! Oh gosh, he's ugly! Miss Chono, I've removed the makeup of your soul. That is your true face. But no matter how much makeup you pile on, you can't cover your ugly nature. It's even uglier if you watch the Season 0 anime.
This class never happened. If you reveal my secret, I'll get you. I'll be back. I won't forget this.
Janochi, did you see her face? Yeah, but that was a close one. Is class over? Well, looks like Honda screwed up his courage to ask Ribbon out directly, but she refused him after all. But something changed between us. Well, the 3 of us after that. Cheer up, man. I'll still buy us all hamburgers. And now, the start of Volume 2 with duel number 8, The Poison Man. Yep, the last one for this video. That way, the next video will start off introducing Kaiba. And it looks like Kaiba's introduction and a couple more after that are gonna be gonna have 3 2-parters coming after this one here.
The map says it's around here. Janochi, where are you taking us? Don't worry about it. You got something better to do? Here's the street. Duel 8, The Poison Man. Is this place even safe? This joint is famous with fans. They say the owner is crazy for his stuff, too. Here we are. The Junkie Scorpion. Too weird. They gotta have what I'm looking for. The air muscle. That's the real thing. I gotta have them.
Wait a minute. You brought us all this way here and you're looking for shoes?
These high-tech shoes are really popular now. But if it covers your feet, who in the world would care? What?
Excuse me, just pause from reading just a second. Trying to come up with a voice for this Poison Man real quick. I forgot to get that in mind. I know I did Bandit Key for one voice, but I could. Okay, I'll give him the Valen voice from Waking the Dragons. Alright, okay, back in character.
Hey, don't touch those. They aren't for sale. Those are incredibly rare, if you know what I mean. You can't find them anywhere.
Hey, you the owner? You gotta sell them to me. I came a long way to find this shop. Well, there's more guys who want those sneakers than the stars in the sky. But I won't just sell them to just anyone. You gotta show that you got the right stuff to wear those sneakers. Some guys will pay anything to get what they want. Some will even kill. Matter of fact, in America, someone got murdered over the sneakers I'm wearing. Thanks for your opinion, but you gonna sell them or not? Well, let's see. How about this? We're gonna look at. Okay, got it. Okay, let me take. There's a bloop. We're having a blooper right here, and okay, I'm gonna take two that. Yeah, my battling voice ain't sounding too well there. Okay, I'll start back from. Hey, don't touch those. I guess I could just do the Bandit Keith voice again there. And you know he also played Bakura, but he did that Bandit Keith voice also for Alistair too, so I guess it could work for him. Alright, take two. Hey, don't touch those! Those aren't for sale! They're incredibly rare, you know. You can't find them anywhere. Hey, you the owner? You gotta sell me these things. I came a long way for them. There are more guys who want those sneakers than the stars in the sky. But I wouldn't sell them to anyone. You gotta show you got the right stuff to wear those sneakers. Some guys will pay anything to get what they want. Some will even kill. In America, someone got murdered over the sneakers I'm wearing. Okay, thanks for your opinion, but are you gonna sell them to me or not? Let's see. How about this? We play a little game. See if you got the right stuff for the shoes. A game? This scorpion is more than just a mascot. It's a real one with real poison. I'll put it in a sneaker. You got the balls to put your foot in there? What? I don't know about this right stuff thing there, but we're not the Tokyo Shock Boys. The Tokyo Shock Boys, a Japanese group famous for performing dangerous stunts such as swallowing sharp objects. Sort of like in America when they did stuff like that on I think one of Steve Harvey's shows, like the guy who put swords in his mouth. Janachi, you can't play this dangerous game. I'll give you my smelly old shoes. I've always wanted these for ages. I'll show you who's not afraid. Well, you pass. I didn't really put the scorpion in there. I was just testing you. I mean, come on, I wouldn't want to ruin the sneakers like that. Alright, they're yours. And even though they sell for 100,000 yen, which is about $800 in USA, I'll let you have those for those premium rare shoes for half the price. Alright! Well, I just need to warn you though, it's dangerous to wear those shoes down this town. There's some gang calling themselves the Muscle Hunters, stealing rare shoes. The Muscle Hunters? Be careful not to get yourself stripped to your bare feet. I know what you're gonna say. That shop owner was half crazy, but I got the air muscle shoes. They're mine. They're mine. I pitched my other shoes with the holes. No one will forget about the guy who risked his life for a pair of shoes. That's me. I'm happy for you, Janochi. You're not a little kid, you know. Even little kids don't skip like that. It's embarrassing to walk with him. The Air Light Cushion midsole. This is the top of the line foot gear. So why don't we go get some burgers? Very well. Dun dun dun. Booyah! What? Yeah! What the hell? Let's beat him up, boys! Janochi! Yugi! Honda! Looks like you're all tired out. You know these sneakers are just too good for you. Damn you! You want some more? One more time! So now we'll take these sneakers. Yeah, you can walk home in your bare feet. Janochi. Yo, you alright, Yugi? Yeah, I think so. Damn. I ain't had those air muscles for 2 blocks. It was those hunters. Yugi, sorry I got you into this. It's okay, I'm alright. Can you get home by yourself, Yugi? What about you and Honda? Well, we want revenge. I'm not going home until I have those sneakers on my feet again. I owe those guys a beating. Wait, I'll go too. If I'm not in the way. Yugi. Alright, way to be a man. Alright then, let's go together. They went right this way. Yugi, just leave the fighting to us. Check out the right way to punch. A piece of cake. We got short dough. Let's play some games. It's no fair. No fair. You were turtling that whole fight. As long as you win. Huh? Hey, we don't attack from behind like cowards. We come from the front. Wait, stop. Because of you, I got holes in my sock. And take this. You shouldn't have picked a fight with us. I'll have my sneakers back now. We don't have them. Yeah, we were just hired like always. 3,000 yen for each person. That doesn't even last an hour at the arcade, you know. It's him, the shop owner. What? How could he know? How could he? He knew how much Yonoji wanted those sneakers. Having us beaten up and swindling people? Dun 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 dun. Yu-Gi-Oh! Dun 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 dun. I just love these fanatics. When they hear something's rare, they'll pay through the nose. It's all good business for me. All for a pair of sneakers. I see those sneakers are just a way to make money. What? Hey, the sign says we're closed. Can't you read? I'll take my friend's sneakers back. I know you paid the hunters to steal them back. What? Damn that brat. I can't let him leave the shop knowing my secret. Huh? What? Your friend's sneakers? Oh, how did these get here? That's strange. I'll just slip the scorpion in. Sorry about that. Here, take them. They're yours. When you reach for these sneakers, you'll get more. All you'll get is a poison sting. Yeah, bring your hand closer. What? Why'd you put coins in the sneaker? It's a game. Just like your test of courage. Only this time, there really is a scorpion in that sneaker. The rules are simple. There are 10 coins in the sneaker. We'll take turns pulling out the coins and hoping the scorpion doesn't sting us. The person who takes the most coins will win. What the? Who is this brat? I'll take your challenge on. but under one condition. If I win, you owe me 100,000 yen for each coin. I am a businessman after all. Okay, 100,000 yen for each coin. But on the other hand, if I win, all I need are the sneakers back. Game start. The mouth of the sneaker looks like the jaws of a shark. I'll go first. One down. That pet has no respect for his owner. My turn. You wouldn't bite the hand that feeds you. Good boy. That was close. You risk your life each turn in this game. I have to think of a way I can win, so I can wring some money out of this brat. But I'm getting nowhere one coin at a time. I have to get them all at once. And there is a way. One question before I take my next turn. As long as you stick your hand in the shoe to grab the coins, anything goes, right? Yeah. I see. Well, in that case, this goes too. Too bad, Scorpion. Hey, but if you're dead, I can take all the coins. Sometimes you have to sacrifice your pet. This game is mine. Pay up, kid. You think that's a dangerous card to play? You're so greedy and took a fistful of coins, and now my hand's stuck. And is the Scorpion truly dead? In the Shadow games, those with weak hearts always lose. If you had any love for your Scorpion, those sneakers couldn't have foretold how this game would turn out. Meanwhile, later. So, when you woke up, the sneakers were in your hands and the owner was taken to the hospital for a scorpion sting? Yeah, that's the way I remember it. We were just about to go kick his ass. But don't worry. I don't know why, but there's a hole in the sneakers. Well, don't worry about it, Yugi. You got the sneakers back on your own. And trust me, that was pretty big of you to do that. I'll take good care of these sneakers. I'll consider the whole battle scar. I still don't get it. So, alright. So let me let the chair down. Oh, I almost hit my foot on that table. Let my chair down to give you a little slight review of the stories there. I showed the pictures there. Let's see, go back to beginning of Duel 6. There we go. Right, so you got this picture here. And also Jonochi with a little puppy. Pretty adorable pup there. So yep, with these 3 stories here, basically you got another school bully that comes up to challenge the gang and everything, and you see, like, as I read before, yeah, they're all planning for the carnival. You got a good look at the pictures in those panels there. And yeah, Joey. Yeah, trust me, this version of Joey, would not be in the 4Kids dub of Yu-Gi-Oh! Of course he would. Of course, yeah, about the whole sex appeal thing, yeah. Yeah, and then of course you have that there. Say Yugi offered a suggestion about the games and getting it set up there. And there's a and let's see, annual school festival. Yep, it's quite a bit going into that festival there. Yeah. I don't know if that if the fact of Jonochi being able to build things I don't think from what I've seen in the anime series of Yu-Gi-Oh, I
don't recall them mentioning anything about that. Of course, you know, all the focus was on Duel Monsters there. But yeah, I don't think that was ever mentioned about him building stuff and everything there. So I think it's just something that's mentioned basically in this issue, in this story here. And there's the bully. Of course, the bully for this story there. Pretty dangerous looking dude there. Goru Inugashari. Yeah. The voice that I gave him, that I was reading for him, I gave him Raphael's voice from Waking the Dragons there. The best that I could there. And then wrecking the carnival game. Sort of the way they say, and a 1 and a 2 and a 3, it sort of reminds me of a scene from Thomas the Tank Engine that my wife really finds kind of funny when they were about to scrunch the garbage there, and they thought Sir Topham Hatt's car was garbage. A 1, and then you cut to Scruffy trying to get there in time. A 2. A 3. Scratch. Except here it's not so funny because yeah, that whole wrecking those carnival game, yeah, they even worked hard for that. And then plus Yugi, as you see here, ends up getting hurt trying to stop them there. Yes. And as I may have probably mentioned before in here, apparently in this universe, certain students like this seem like they kind of dominate the school a little bit there, almost. But then at the same time, you got some crooked teachers, just like the same way you got students that are pretty crooked. You got some crooked teachers in here, so yeah. Kind of see why some of this stuff happens like it does there. And of course, we all know Yu-Gi-Oh! He's gonna go out and challenge this guy to get that space back. This the game that they play, batting the ice back and forth across that heated griddle, especially with the title of the story. Into the Fire definitely makes me think of Crossfire. Remember that game there with the marbles there? Yeah, I think even the critic may have mentioned about that game there in his one of his first commercial reviews there before he got zapped by lightning. And then of course because this guy is using a lot of power in how he hits it. So yeah, the way Yami wins this by putting a crack in it to where when he hits it really hard, the ice will break, like you see here. Yeah, that's actually a pretty smart maneuver. Sort of like how Static Shock would get out of a lot of his situations, you know, when he was facing some really strong opponents there, that some of which that might have been more powerful than him. So he'd have to really use other tactics to sometimes get around that. Also similar to how Batman would beat a lot of his enemies there. Then you got the Face of Truth. See a little puzzle there. Sort of a callback to the Season 0 anime with the broken mirror that they use with the teacher there. Yep. So now, so from here on out, yeah. Now we definitely see more of Honda, and he's starts hanging with Yugi, Joey, and Taya more regularly, as we all have seen, in the show. And again, I gotta mention, I really like the way they do Honda here in the manga as opposed to the Season 0 anime. Not saying that I hate the Season 0 anime. Still recommend you watch that as well. But I like the portrayal of Honda better here, especially with the whole thing with his crush on Ribbon, just being in this one issue, as opposed to the season 0 anime where him and Miho were just regular characters in the show. Yeah, it just felt like it was a little too much there. They were good characters. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't nothing wrong with their character, but it just felt a little too much there, especially having Miho there. It was just kind of prefer it more focused with, of course, Yugi, Jonochi, Honda, and Anzu. Yeah. So apparently this was how Grandpa met Grandma. Sly old dog there. With the little blank puzzle there. Yep. Of course, see Yugi write up the message for him. And of course, introduce the crooked teacher of this episode. The voice I used for her, by the way, was my Valentine there. There was another voice I was kind of starting to use, and then I quickly changed over to the my voice, because the my voice seemed like it was working a little better. The best my voice that I could do. Yeah. Not perfect, but the best. From coming from me. So yeah. And then got how her true ugly nature, when she's all mad and everything. Now I will say season 0 did a really good job with her character in that little clip that I put up on the playlist that I mentioned earlier in the video, that I was doing a voiceover for. And the reason I say that worked, I say it worked better with the season 0 anime with the teacher's part in it, because of how her face looked with that shadow game, and revealing how she really looked, and wrinkles and all that and everything. Here, you kind of get that. It does make, now she is intimidating in this and all that, and it does sort of give a scary vibe. With her trying to expose Honda and everything, but yeah, but it would have been nice if they used the face from the season 0 anime when she was revealed in front of the students, which sort of reminded me of Gothel from Tangle. Yeah, when she could no longer make herself young, and Flynn Rider had cut off Rapunzel's hair, keeping Gothel from getting his magic, and she became about as old as sin. Yeah, to the point that she fell into dust there, which makes you wonder how old was this lady there. Of course, there it is. Let's see where. Okay. Yeah, where her face is revealed. It is scary to see in here. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, it definitely is a scary sight. But I just wish that they had maybe used the old lady face, kind of the old decrepit face from the season 0 anime version. But for what we got, it wasn't too bad there. It's a little group shot of all of your main four. Definitely the iconic foursome of Yu-Gi-Oh! Before Bakura, of course, there. So, yeah, this now, the Poison Man, sort of feels like, which you could say there's quite a few of them that you could say this about, depending on what you think about each episode or issue. I feel like the Poison Man is really a real obvious filler. Just Joey trying to get some new sneakers, and of course you have a crazy old shoe man salesman who, well, tries to swindle Joey. It actually feels it actually feels, when reading this story, it actually feels like it's a little shorter than the other stories prior to this there. So, but it's still, I mean, it's still a good read. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, it's that. But to me, I definitely tell it's a little filler there. And of course, as I mentioned in my video when I was talking about how important like the Duel Monsters game was and how serious that the characters are in this universe about Duel Monsters, well, sort of let's say just like the Duel Monsters game, yeah, they kind of hold that seriousness with a lot of other stuff in this universe, especially the stuff that they do that's not pertaining to Duel Monsters, like the whole thing with Yonochi's shoes, which in a way is kind of understandable. Because I mean, you got these, just like you went and bought shoes like Jonochi, that, you know, a really good pair of shoes, and all of a sudden somebody just comes and beats the crap out of you and takes them from you, and you're stuck in your socks walking around because, you know, that's what you got. Because I don't know what it said he did to his other shoes that he had previously before getting those, but yeah. Yeah, I'd be pretty mad. Yeah, he'd be pretty mad there. And then, of course, getting their payback for the shoes there. But of course, they're just hired henchmen there. And so yeah, you gotta go after the salesman there. Now Bandy Keith's voice actually did kind of fit with the salesman there. Sort of gives, sort of like kind of how Keith is, pretty much in the show a little bit. Yeah, I could kind of see Bandy Keith in the place of this guy doing what he was doing there. Especially seeing how Keith sort of will be somewhat of a trickster at times. Yeah. And somewhat of a deceiver like this guy. Yeah, this was a pretty risky move with sticking the knife in there, trying to kill his scorpion so he can get all the money. Definitely makes you think of back in what was it? The very first issue when that they were doing the knife and money thing in the end, and apparently the guy got so greedy about it he wanted to try to get all the money, but it was a risk of losing his hand. So then he Charles himself tried to stab Yami, but when you break the rules, penalty game. So yeah, sort of brings that back to mind there. So yeah, that's pretty much what I got to say with those three stories. It's not really much, like I say, especially that last one. Kind of seems like a bit of filler there. You could say that there's a lot. Like I said, there's a lot of them that pretty much would be like filler. Considering how this part of the Yu-Gi-Oh series is set up. Like villain of the day sort of puts you in the mind of Power Rangers with the monster of the day type of thing, and then every so often you get some major arcs. Like in the next time I start reading this, we'll be reading about Seto Kaiba's introduction, which we know is going to play a major role in later issues on into the Duelist arc, leading into it. So yeah, that's definitely pretty much it, considering that they're kind of filler arcs, but not bad filler arcs. Filler stories. I'll say arcs, stories. So, and one good thing with filler, one reason why filler is important. I mean, you don't want to overdo it with filler, but it can be really useful to really develop your characters. And with character development in the fillers, in terms of story writing, that can sometimes even make the filler not so filler, because then
you see them in a later issue a certain way, you're like, oh wait, they were like this back previously. So then you kind of make it, it makes less of filler when you do that, especially use it for character development. So then even those start to become important because just that little bit of detail needs to be known. So yeah, that's one thing. Like with Christina writing her Bubblina stories, she kind of got that formula going. Like there's some filler. I guess you could say fillers within I think like 3 and 4. So yeah, it's definitely always good when you're writing a story. Don't overdo it with filler, but if you have a filler, definitely use that for character development there, or just developing something in general that could possibly lead into another chapter in your story. So that's all I got to say on that. And like, share with your friends and family, and subscribe. Get some of our available comic books. And also, don't forget to support us on Patreon. We definitely will appreciate that, even if it's $1 a month. And we will see you in the next video. Be nice if I was sitting here and had me a little cat in my lap. And, of course, then I'd be referencing Godfather. Like, yes, definitely subscribe and support us on Patreon. So, take care, everybody. Take care. We'll see you again.